Welcome back to Just Punjabi. Today we're talking with attorney Sherri Donovan, who's educating us about international matrimonial law. ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ attorney Sherri Donovan ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੋ ਸਾਨੂੰ international matrimonial law ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ break ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ we had a caller Mr. Aluwalia who's holding with us and we want to address his question of course, and then we do want to tell our viewers feel free to call us with any questions you might have ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ situation ਸੀਗੀ where they're stuck and they don't know what to do, feel free to call us. We can now give you free advice and help you out. Mr. Aluwalia ji, you still there?
Thank you. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. So let's answer, if you want to repeat your question once again, let's answer the question for you. Mr. Aluwalia?
Yes.
Do you want to repeat your question again for us?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I lost my part.
Oh, that's okay. Well, he wanted to know about the moral obligation as well as a human.
My question was, are we to be governed by the legal laws only and
or the
not by moral laws?
Okay.
Well, moral, everyone has different positions on moral. But basically, when you live in America, you cannot force someone to have sex, even if it's your wife or husband. Yeah.
And that pretty much answers it.
Yes.
But you know, Mr. Aluwalia ji, I will definitely say you can email us and we will connect you with her so you can, carry the dialogue forward with her and she'll gladly help you out or guide you in whatever way best possible. But thank you so much for calling. Thank you. Okay. Now, Sherri, I also want to let our viewers know you are an author of this wonderful book, Hit Him Where It Hurts, with the $sign over there. So she's also an author of this book. So you can, of course, get this. This book is available. Email us. We can get you connected to her so you can get these books as well. And Take No Prisoners, the Take No Prisoners Guide to Divorce, Alimony, Custody, Child Support, and more. I do want to talk to you about the custody and child support if there are children involved. Before we do that, I want to mention we had an email we received, and it was early this morning that we got that email, where there's a young lady, she's still in India. Her husband went to India. They told him, who they are. They gave them the documentation, they gave them their visiting cards, gave them all the information, telling them where they work, where they live, everything. The girl's family, of course, gave them a very hefty dowry, spent a lot of money on the wedding.
Right.
The husband's family, of course, took the dowry, the money, everything, came here, promising them in 3 to 4 months they will get the necessary arrangements done to bring the girl over, the wife over. She never heard back. Nothing was done. This was in 2008, in August of 2008. We're now in 2011. Her family did their research, did their due diligence. Initially, when they had done it, I guess everything had checked out fine. But now they're being told they never worked for the company that they said they did. They do not live where they said they did. They don't have the financial standing that they said they did. Everything that they gave was from the middleman who arranged the marriage. She's still in India and they're forcing her to take a divorce, and they've taken all the dowry and nothing's being returned. Well, what happens in an instance like this? And before you answer, I'm going to let our viewers know कि साडे कोल email आई सी कल राती जिथे young कुड़ी हैगी इंडिया अंदर 2008 अगस्त अंदर उन्हां दा विआह होया सीगा. इस तरह दे केसेस असी आम सुनने आ, but I hope, with bringing Sherri Donovan, कि तुहाडे rights की ने, who can you go to talk about these things. So what happened with her is जेदा ने ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਗਈ ਸੀਗੀ ਕਿ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਕਿੱਥੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਕੀ ਪੈਸਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਟੈਂਡਿੰਗ, ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਸਟੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ. ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੈਰੀਫਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਅਲੀ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਕੁੜੀ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੇ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਠੀਕ ਸੀਗਾ. ਵਿਆਹ ਹੋਇਆ, ਡਾਊਰੀ ਲਿੱਤੀ, ਮਾਪਿਓ ਨੇ ਪੈਸਾ ਖਰਚਿਆ ਕੁੜੀ ਦੇ, ਵਿਆਹ ਅੱਛੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ. ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਗਏ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ 3-4 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਸ ਭੇਜਣਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਸਕੇ. 2008 ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀ ਹਾਲੇ ਤੱਕ ਇੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਈ ਹੈ, ਇੰਡੀਆ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ. ਉਹਨੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਵਾਰੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਦੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਕੁੜੀ ਨੂੰ, ਕਦੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ. ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਿਵੋਰਸ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ। The girl's never been here. ਬਾਅਦ 'ਚ ਪਤਾ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਨਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਨੇ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਹੀ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੈ। ਬੋਟਮ ਲਾਈਨ ਇਜ਼ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਿਚਕਾਰਲਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਅਰੇਂਜ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸੀ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਸ ਬੰਦੇ ਦਾ ਐਡਰੈਸ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਿਚਕਾਰਲਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਅਰੇਂਜ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਵਿਆਹ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ 'ਚ ਪਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੇ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲੇ ਹੋਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਕੀਤਾ। ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀ ਇੰਡੀਆ 'ਚ ਬੈਠੀ ਹੈ, ਲੜ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੱਕ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਵਾਂ, ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਰਾਂ। 2008 ਤੋਂ ਵਿਆਹੀ ਹੈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਵਿਆਹੀ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਿਆਹੀ ਹੈ, the situation is the same now and she's there. So we are asking her, Sherri, to tell us what can she do in a situation like this now?
Okay, first of all, she should get an American lawyer, okay? And if she knows where he lives now, because he's suing her for divorce now?
They are, well, from what the email indicated, they're forcing her to take a divorce.
Okay, well, she doesn't have to do anything, number one.
Okay.
So number one, she has to know that she's in control.
Okay.
She doesn't have to do anything.
Okay.
But secondly, if she gets an American lawyer, they could sue him. They could sue him for divorce and get all the monies back.
Okay.
Okay? And show that, see, it's not an automatic 50-50 with property division.
Okay.
They will look at and see contributions to the marriage.
Okay.
So what she would argue basically is that her contribution from her family was enormous. They gave all of this money, okay? And he did not give anything back. In fact, he did not have any contact with her. And she should seek all of this money back and more.
Okay. But, you know, also asking the question, what did she put into the wedding? She wasn't even given the opportunity.
Right.
You know, she's still where she was.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be here so she can contribute to the wedding,
Right.
to the marriage, in whatever way she can. She wasn't presented that opportunity.
Exactly.
So
He will come across looking like a form of cruelty because of the way he treated her. That is a clear form of cruelty.
okay.
Which is reason for divorce and a good chance for her to get all her money back.
Great. You know what? I'll definitely forward that email to you.
Yes.
So we can have you connect with them.
Yes.
We have a few more calls coming.
Okay.
We'll take the calls and then I want to also find out what happens if there are children involved in a situation
Yes,
like
good.
this. So, सत श्री अकाल जी, आप कितों कॉल कर रहे हो?
हाँ जी, सत श्री अकाल जी, I'm calling from New York.
हाँ जी, सत श्री अकाल. How are you?
Good. I have a question.
Sure.
If you are married someone in India or here, and he got citizenship through that marriage, and after that, I mean, he's beating you up and all that things, and you divorce with him, so can you send him back to India or not?
That's a good question.
Well, basically, if he is still waiting to be legal here,
No, he got his citizenship already through the marriage.
then it's very difficult if he already has his citizenship.
There's nothing she can
I'm
do to
not
send him
sure,
back.
but you can check with an immigration lawyer.
Okay.
You should check that with an
Okay, if he
immigration
has
lawyer.
citizenship, you can't do anything about it. And if green card, even if he's a green card, you can't.
Well, no, if he's green card and he's still waiting to get approved for the final interview, he can have serious problems. Because if his spouse who sponsored him, if you sponsored him, and he's still waiting for his final green card.
So he has his green card.
He has the green
Right.
card already.
No, but sometimes they just have the temporary green card, and then they're waiting for the final.
So he has final green card.
Right.
He has the final one.
Then we would check with immigration lawyer and see for him to get his citizenship, they usually have to present something about his good character. So that if there's domestic violence and cruelty or a police report against him, he could have a very difficult time getting his citizenship. So if he is committing, domestic violence is a crime in America.
Okay.
If he is hitting you, that is a crime. You should report it to the police, and then he will have a very difficult time becoming citizen.
All right.
Okay. Now, also, can she contact you to
Yes.
see? Because I guess a matrimonial attorney can also work with the immigration attorney to see how it can be.
Yes.
So you know what? You can connect. You can email us, and we'll definitely give you Sherri's information as well. You can connect with her, and then maybe she can guide you. Okay? All right. Thanks. You know, it's really sad in a situation like that where if she's helped him become legal in this country.
It happens a lot.
It happens a lot. I know. I'm aware of that.
I mean, it's funny because in the case law, well, they don't, you know, a big thing in helping someone is to help them become legal.
yeah.
And then I see many, many times you help them become legal and then they don't, they leave.
They're gone.
They have someone else.
Yeah.
They don't give you anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the case where they're building a business and you were there at the beginning working 2 jobs so they can get their doctorate degree or lawyer degree and they make a successful business and then they go off
And
with
then they're
someone
gone.
younger.
Absolutely.
So in those cases, you have a lot of rights. Educational degrees, businesses are considered assets in the marriage.
okay.
And if you help someone get their green card, that's a contribution to the marriage.
Okay. So then, in her case, if she's made that kind of a contribution towards the marriage, obviously, I don't want to say she has an upper hand per se, but she has an upper hand.
She has. She will do very well in the divorce.
Okay.
And the violence will hurt him because violence is a crime.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, let's take a few more calls. One, you can definitely check her out on her website. What's your website
Yes.
address?
I would be happy to share my website. It has many articles on it and information and my contact information.
I would say only one thing,
Sure.
that you have a great knowledge, and I'm
Thank
sure
you.
that a lot of people going to have a benefit from you.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
And
But
the website
yeah, do
is
give it for the benefit.
SherriDonovan.com. Sherri, SHERRI. Donovan, DONOVAN. SherriDonovan.com. COM.
There you go. So you can definitely connect with her there as well. सत श्री अकाल जी, आप किथों कॉल कर रहे हो? Hello? I guess they don't want to discuss their issue. We'll take
Okay.
a short break and then
Sure.
we want you to tell our viewers about custody, child
Yes.
support, alimony.
Yes.
When you know these kind of situations arise, then what happens? So stay tuned. ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟਾ ਜਿਹਾ break ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੀ ਵਾਪਸ ਆਨੇ ਆ.